Okay, I'm gonna do my intro. Hey, Keep fans, this is your boy Kiefster. Oh boy, do I have a rant for you today. It's not on anime, it's not on Persona, it's not on Shin Megami Tensei, it's not on Soul Hackers 2. It's something a little bit more personal that actually prompted me to deactivate my Facebook account, at least for the time being. But yes, as you probably read in the title, I'm taking a break from Facebook. Probably indefinitely. Do you want to get into why, Tessa? Or Kasumi?
No,
Or
not right. Um, I'll let you go first.
okay. So what ended up happening is this. One day, Kasumi innocently was just minding her own business. This was like around July. This is like right around the ballpark time where I was prepping to go to New York around August. Minding her own business, and she and I used to run this Facebook group of something around the lines of um, this
Persona.
Ryuji, fake Ryuji, whatever it is. I don't know the whole context. Kasumi here can explain everything else better. But all I know is his friends basically threatened to, kill Minecraft with her friends, and then someone that also another person that role plays as Joker kill Minecraft to them too. So basically, in short, it was like a serious threat, and I may not reveal this much about me, but I have my fair share of discontent with Facebook groups, whether that be an FGO or Yu-Gi-Oh or anything. Like, you name any community, there's always like at least one elitist or one toxic person in the groups, whether that be the admins that run the group or the members that are in there. And people have said that Twitter's toxic, but actually Facebook as a whole could be toxic, and it's because of all of that I decided to just not really pull the plug on Facebook, but for a good while, I'm just essentially ceasing my activity on Facebook for probably indefinitely, probably forever. I'm not sure yet, but I'm not coming back in the immediate future. That's all you guys need to know. And if female Joker wants to explain her side, I should say, Kasumi, and she can have the floor, but I'm going to pass the mic to her. There you go. I already said my piece.
My biggest issue with Facebook is all the constant harassment that I have to deal with as a moderator or an admin on there. Granted, most of it is solved by just us talking back and forth like adults. But when I opened up my spam yesterday to check on another thing that I dealt with in my past, I saw that a message from a certain user that's no longer on Facebook, thank God, that in all caps, said a lot of nasty things. I would just say that. All because I supposedly blocked him from a group on Facebook. Well, his friend, I will say. And I have a rule: if you have 6 or more reports on your account in that certain group, you're blocked from the group. It's like 6 or more. But he was constantly getting a report in for 2 days. That's why I blocked him. And his doesn't help that his friend sent me a death threat, basically.
Yeah, and because of that behavior, I have seen a lot of vitriol in Facebook groups too, myself. Granted, my case is less extreme than hers. I've never got a death threat from anybody. But it got me to realize that there's not enough policing in social media. There's not enough policing in Facebook as much as it should be. And that's part of the reason that's part of the reason why I left the group initially, because it's like there was a lot of utter chaos, and also like none of the admins took my ideas seriously anyway. The other reason is, like I said before, I had my own bad experience on groups, and it got to the point where a lot of other factors just made me resent at least Facebook as a whole. And because of those factors, I decided to just take my leave of absence from the social media platform.
Yeah, and my experience, I will be getting rid of Facebook by the end of this week off my phone. I'll keep my accounts up just in case I want to go back there in a couple of years, but I am going to probably leave Facebook for a while by the end of this month. Well, the end of this week, actually, because I don't want to deal with the harassment anymore.
Yeah. And what I'm going to start doing is I will... I'm thinking... I've been debating... I've been talking about this with Kasumi a little bit, and since she's my host and stuff, like... I'm actually, by the end of this year, I'm considering opening up a Patreon account, or making a Patreon, so it's like, also similarly because of the whole Twitch thing, I may have to find yet another way to earn revenue. So somewhere down the line, I'm gonna put my Discord invite behind a paywall. I'll start off relatively cheap, but then I'll up the price if I get a lot more people joining. So take a look out for that. Perhaps by December is when I'll decide on that. And not to detract from the Facebook rant, but yeah, I just grew tired of Facebook in general. Like, granted, it was the platform that I made the most friends. I can't deny that. Heck, Kasumi here has definitely became my girlfriend because of it and stuff. Like, there's definitely some positives that came out of the platform. But at this current stage, the negatives unfortunately outweigh the positives, and people say, like I said, Twitter's pretty toxic, and it is to some extent. It just depends on the people that you run into. But Facebook, me being on that platform the longest, I just literally had enough of it. You know, especially with the whole meta stuff. I am not a fan of that anyway. I am not the biggest fan of Mark Zuckerberg anyway. So why even waste my time staying on that platform anyway? It's a waste of time.
And this is also going to go for Instagram too. I might leave literally tomorrow if I think about it hard enough. But I am going to be leaving Instagram and Facebook for a while because of what's going on.
This is going to go back to my detractors. Like, if you want to find me on Facebook, I'll be on Messenger. I might respond, but it's like, if you're like a phone friend of me or whatever, like, don't even bother. I'm going to block your ass anyway. So don't even freaking bother. You know who you are. Get out of my face. Stop stalking me. And for everybody else, if you want to reach out to me, I'm going to be on Discord. I'm going to be on Twitter. I'm going to be on Twitch and YouTube, but that's it. Facebook as a platform, I'm more or less quitting that. And it's unfortunate because I really did enjoy the website. And this might be subject to change by the end of the year. Who knows? I might just lurk and check. But I'm not... As far as just posting my opinions on the platform, not anymore. Not ever again. In fact, I've announced that since a couple weeks ago that I was going to stop doing that anyway. So, me sort of deactivating the account end up being the best decisions I've ever made this week. Anyway, so that's about it for our rant. Kiefster's gonna sign off. Do you have any last words on your experience on Facebook groups, Facebook in general? Kasumi?
No. Bye.
Yeah. Bye. Fuck off, Zuckerberg. Fuck off, Facebook. Fix this shit, or I'm never coming back. Anyways, take care. Have a good one.
Been a little while, but I'm still battling. Moving fast while you just prattling. No time for me, no tangling. Hit you in the spot with no angling.